Well, we are still learning English. We are not here to play cricket. Welcome to day 6 of a spoken English series where I help you with one topic in each video. And I guess from my jersey, you can guess what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to help you with talk about your favorite IPL team or any favorite sports team. If you're new on my channel, welcome. My name is Roshan and I talk about English learning, books and movies. And this series of videos is particularly about spoken English series. And if you haven't checked out my previous videos, please visit this playlist. It is very helpful for all kinds of learners and especially if you have just started learning English. Before we talk about the topic, let's talk about why we are so connected with sports. And especially in our country, cricket is a really big thing. Almost in every corner, you will find that people are obsessed about cricket, and especially during IPL. We support our team and for different reasons, right? Let me explain why I love Kolkata Knight Riders. If you still can't guess, I'm going to keep on mentioning this goddamn jersey in this video. I'm a huge fan of Kolkata Knight Riders and I started watching cricket in 2012 and that was the year when KKR lifted the first trophy. Why do I feel connected with this team? The reason is I was born in Kolkata, even though I didn't stay there for a long time. We moved to Bihar. But in 2012, I was there for a month with my father, and that year I fell in love with cricket. I spent the whole vacation, every evening watching IPL match with the friend of my father, and we had a lot of fun. Even though my father is not into cricket, he let me be with his friends, and there were kids around my age, so we had a great time. So let's start our today's video. As always, I will give you a format. You just have to fill in the blanks according to you. Let's start with the first question. Why do people support a sports team? So as I said, supporting a sports team is more than just watching matches. It is about team spirit, passion for the game, love for competition. People choose their favorite teams based on hometown connection, favorite players, playing style, and emotional attachment. The IPL is one of the most exciting cricket leagues and millions of fans support teams like Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super Kings, Royal Challenger Bangalore, Kolkata Knight Riders, and Rajasthan Royals. And there are some more teams. This is how you can talk about your favorite IPL team. First, I will talk about my favorite team and then you can follow the same format. Which team do you support? My favorite IPL team is obvious. It's Kolkata Knight Riders and I love them for different reasons. One of them is that I was born in that town. I'm a huge fan of cricketers like Sunil Narine, Andre Russell, Gautam Gambhir, and of course Shahrukh Khan. So I know Shahrukh Khan is not a cricketer, but still I love that man. This is how you can talk about it. My favorite IPL team is mention the name because I love their playing style, consistency, aggressive approach, and all-round performance. Next, when did you start supporting this team? As I already mentioned earlier, I started supporting them in 2012, and I remember that year. Why? Because I was there. So this is how you can talk about it. I have been a fan of team name since the year or season when I first watched their thrilling matches or when they lifted the trophy for the first time, whatever you want to add. Next, who are your favorite players? In my case, I always loved watching Sunil Narine because he was so good at his bowling, and later on the improvement in his batting was just out of this world. Andre Russell, Sunil Narine, Gautam Gambhir, and Jack Callis. He's one of the greatest cricketer of all time. And of course, I found out about him when he wasn't playing in IPL. But man, I watched almost every highlight of him which was available on the internet. So probably my all-time favorite, Sunil Narine and Andre Russell, but Jack Callis has his own spot. This is how you can do it. My favorite players are, name the players, because they are known for aggressive batting, brilliant bowling, outstanding leadership. Next, what makes this team special? For me, the special part is, of course, I was introduced to cricket because of this team. So it is always going to be very special for me. And of course, the kinds of player I watched, and then I knew their history, that how they used to struggle. And it took them a long time to lift their first trophy. So I was able to relate with them in so many manners. And of course, Shahrukh Khan. This is how you can talk. This team is famous for winning multiple championships, producing young talents, having legendary players, and thrilling last over finishes. Next, how do you feel when your team wins or loses? Actually, I like to be stoic. Even if they are winning, I feel happy. Even if they lose, of course, I feel disappointed, but at the same time, I try to not let their performances influence my daily life. Because I have seen crazy people in my colony, in my friend circles, and they go crazy when IPL starts. So I try to be stoic, even if they win, even if they lose, I have fun. This is how you can talk. When my team wins, I feel proud, excited, and thrilled. But when they lose, I feel disappointed, frustrated, and hopeful for the next match. What are your predictions for this season? Well, this is a very difficult question, and I don't want to be a cricket analyst here, but they look very weak on paper. But KKR have always been like that. They are always underdog, like in most cases, and players like Sunil Narine, Andre Russell, they are always there to take the team ahead. But yeah, they have some young talent like Rinku Singh and Vaibhav Arora. Like these are some quick, fast bowlers, and I am hopeful that they will qualify. I'm hopeful because on paper, as I said, they don't look strong enough, but yeah, KKR is known for that. And maybe the fourth trophy, who knows? So this year, I believe team name has a strong chance of winning IPL, reaching the playoffs, performing better than the last year because of their strong squad, new signings, and consistent performances. So yeah, you can follow this format not just to talk about your favorite IPL team, but also any team do you support? Maybe our Indian cricket team, Indian football team, or any team that you are interested in. What you have to do, which team do you support, when did you start supporting that team, who are your favorite players from that team, what makes this team special for you, how do you feel when they lose or win the matches, and what are your predictions for their future and this year. All right, let's move to our next segment, that is modern phrases related to sports and cricket. Hit it out of the park, it means perform really well, exceptionally well. Step up to the plate, it means that to take responsibility. Bring your A game, it simply means to do your best performance. Play by the rules means follow the rules, to not fight. Keep your eye on the ball, it means that to stay focused. Throw in the towel, it means to give up. Go for the win, try your best to succeed. Turn the tables, reverse the situation in your favor. Under pressure, performing in a difficult situation. The last one, the ball is in their court, it is their turn to make a decision. Tournament, franchisee, captain, batsman, bowler, all-rounder, wicketkeeper, strategy, auction, squad, consistency, victory, defeat, championship, supporters, rivalry, underdog, aggressive, momentum, unpredictable, comeback. If you don't know the meaning of any of the words, feel free to Google it. And if you want to make some sentences, you can go in the comment box and write down your favorite words and the words that you are already using. Let's talk about some adjectives to talk about your team. Adjective simply means to describe, for example, dominant. Dominant means powerful or having more power over others, right? For example, CSK, Mumbai Indians, they are so dominant in the IPL. They have won around some 5 trophies, right? Aggressive, unpredictable, disciplined, consistent, passionate, strategic, resilient, skillful, dynamic, underperforming, overhyped, promising, competitive, fearless, well balanced, charismatic, experienced, energetic, and loyal. Last section, conversational questions. What I do here, I read the questions and I answer it myself. What you can do, you can follow along me. Just repeat after me. You can add your own elements, and if you want to, you can definitely write down your answers in the comment box. Which IPL team do you support and why? I have already answered this one, right? How long have you been a fan of this team? I have been following this team since 2012. 2012 was the year when I was introduced to cricket. So obviously 2012. Who is your favorite player in the team and what do you like about them? Actually, I have a couple of favorites. Of course, Sunil Narine and Andre Russell. I love them because they have been part of this team for such a long time, and they are, you can say they are the core of this team. So, of course, Sunil Narine and Andre Russell. What was the most memorable match you watched of your favorite team? Of course, the final of 2012. I had returned to Bihar. I watched the match in my colony. There were a lot of people, and I had a great time. I was so nervous watching that match, and it was a thrilling match. So, of course, that final of 2012. How do you react when your team wins a big match? I mean, I just want to shout and do all of those things, but as I said, I try to be stoic even if they win. Yeah, it makes me happy. So I don't react much even if they win or they lose. What do you do when your team loses an important game? Obviously, I go and cry. No, it's just that it makes me feel bad for a couple of days if it is a really big match, but otherwise, I move on. Which IPL season was the most exciting for you? Again, the first year I cannot forget it, but last year was also fun. I mean, the team was so dominant, they kept on winning match after match, and even the final they won the match so easily, it almost was one sided match. How do you usually watch IPL matches, alone or with family or friends? I live in a village and people watch matches here outside of their houses on big TV together. So sometimes I go there and I watch, but I prefer to watch alone because I don't follow the whole match. Apart from my brother, nobody watches cricket in my house. So yeah, I like to watch it alone. Next, Have you ever attended a live IPL match? If yes, how was the experience? No, I have never attended. But let me know, guys, if you have ever been to watch. Do you think your team will win the IPL this season? Why or why not? Of course, they are going to win. I am hopeful. They have a well balanced team. Even though on paper they don't look good, but if the core players start performing well, we are good to go. I will leave the rest of the 10 questions here. Do practice them, and if you are looking for personal guidance, you can send me a message on this number. I provide one-to-one and group classes. Just send me a message here and we can arrange our classes. And if you have watched this far, thank you so much for watching. Please like, leave a comment and share this video with your friends. These videos will definitely help them to improve their English. And yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you. Bye.